Welcome to Mishna study, Masechet Kilayim, Perek Dalet, Mishnah Aleph. This Perek, fourth Perek, we're going to start to discuss Kilei HaKerem, the different type of Kilayim. For the first three Perakim, we discussed Kilayim as they apply to grain, legumes, vegetables. Now we're going to move on to the vineyard. Vineyard and vines, they're going to be different, right? If you have a single vine versus a vineyard, we'll discuss all those. We'll discuss the ramifications. If someone transgresses and he plants something, right? We'll see Isurei Hana'ah. You're not allowed to benefit at all from it. Also important to mention that, Kilei HaKerem applies in Chutz La'aretz as well. Also outside of Israel, this applies, right? Which wasn't the case by Kilei Zera'im. So we'll jump into this. We're going to start speaking about two concepts, one called Karahat HaKerem and one called Mechol HaKerem. And we have to define what each one of these are. And Abam will define this for us, or the Mishnah, better yet, will define it for us. So let's first start. Karahat HaKerem, right? The Karahat literally means the baldness of a vineyard. We'll explain what it is. You'll see if later on the Mishnah says Ezohi Karahat HaKerem, right? But Karahat HaKerem, Bet Shammai omrim 24 amot, Bet Hillel omrim 16 amot, right? So Bet Shammai says you need 24 amot separating, and Bet Hillel said you need 16 amot separating. Now, Mechol HaKerem, Bet Shammai omrim 16 amot, Bet Hillel omrim 12 amot. When it comes to Mechol HaKerem, right, and we'll see what this is, that's 16 amah, Bet Hillel says 12 amah. So, Ezohi Karahat HaKerem, what is Karahat HaKerem? So, Karahat HaKerem shaharav me'emtzal. If you have a vineyard that was destroyed within the middle, right, so it almost created like a bald spot, right? If you have an entire vineyard and the whole middle got chopped out. If there's no 16 amot in between, you're not allowed to bring any grain, plant anything in between, right? So you see over here, he has a vineyard, he had an entire vineyard, and the middle just got chopped out, right? It got wiped away, right? Or he plowed through it, whatever it may be. Now there's 16 amot in between, right? According to Bet Hillel. Now he's allowed to go ahead and plant in the middle. How much of it is he allowed to plant? So the Mishnah continues. Hayu sham 16 amah. Let's say there were 16 amot. Notnim lo avodato v'zorea et hamotar. You go ahead and you give it its avodato. Avodato is literally its working area. How much is that? Well, that by the vineyard, we're going to say that's 4 amot, right? So you give it space 4 amot, and you could plant the rest. So you plant 4 amot on one side, 4 amot on the other side, you leave it empty. In the middle, 8 amot, you're allowed to plant over there. So that's called the Karahat HaKerem. Again, from Lashon Kireach, which is bald. And we're only bringing, important to mention, we're only mentioning 16 amah. If you remember, it was Mahloket Bet Shammai and Bet Hillel, but obviously we're taking Bet Hillel's opinion over here, and that's what the Stam Mishnah is, right? The Stam Mishnah is like Bet Hillel, so we mentioned 16 amah. And Halacha is like Bet Hillel. So that really sums up our Mishnah. And next Mishnah, we're going to speak about what the other din was by the Mechol HaKerem. We'll leave that for next time.